closing off and getting voted off in less than 30 minutes is nasty work. Never been more proud to be an American because we did the damn thing. Adios, Taylor. Meow. What's up, y'all? It's your boy Quinn. We back with another episode of Love Island USA Season 7, Episode 32. Before we get into the video, you guys like, comment, subscribe. I see you guys watching. I see you guys commenting. See you guys even starting to subscribe. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. My goal is to get at least 1,000 subscribers. Again, thank you all for your continued support, and those who are new. Everybody's new because I'm brand new. So thank y'all so much. But yeah, America, land of free. Get the hell out, Taylor. Y'all, this episode ended exactly the way I wanted it to. There's justice for my girl Olandria. Episode 32 kicks off with Brian and Amaya. They are still in the hideaway, and we are seeing some shit that we shouldn't be seeing. It's very personal. It's very awkward. Why are cameras in here for that? Brian toes curls, swapping whipped cream back and forth. That's nasty. See, stop that. That's gross. We do not want to see that. Thanks. So then we fast forward over to Taylor and Clark in the speakeasy. They're having a conversation about life outside the villa, wedding plans, and things like that. And they're sharing thoughts with each other about what they want, things that they want to take place at their wedding. So Tacky wants everybody to wear cowboy hats with like engravings and things like that on it. That's Tacky. We'll see on the shade room. That's tacky. Everybody wearing cowboy hats at a wedding is tacky. Please sit down, like right now. Yeah, I had something here I wanted to ask about Clark, but I'm just gonna leave it be. I'm not. What's with the two-tooth grill? I don't know. But anyway, we fast forward to Taylor giving his confessional, and he's telling us that he has been considering closing things off with Clark. Close them off and go home. Good idea. So then we fast forward over to Chris and Huda. Immediately right out of the gate, Chris's vibe is just way different. Way different. Huda asks him like, hey, what's wrong? And he's like, nothing. Through gritted teeth, he's like, I'm still feeling you. I still like you. And she's like, do you like me? He's like, no, I like you a lot. But it was just something in that no that's telling me like, you might be through, Huda. You might be through. Huda, you take 2 steps forward, 3 steps back. It's like a never ending cycle with you. And then Chris follows up, he says something about like throwing up, and Huda's like, don't say that. He's like, I just did. She's like, well, don't say that. He was like, don't tell me what not to say. And she's like, I just did. Chris fed up, y'all. Chris said, Ariana, grab my shit. Grab my shit. I'm ready to go. Grab my shit. Give me the fuck ASAP. Give me the fuck ASAP. Huda, seek some therapy, babe. When you get up out of the villa, don't pass go. Do not collect $200. Do not call your mom. Go to therapy. You really do need it. And so this is coming from a place of love. You need some therapy, sweetheart. You really need some therapy. It's not cute. Over back to the hideaway. Amaya is giving up that cat. Please be so fucking for real. Please be for real. I like Brian. I think Brian's cool. Definitely got some respect for him. Sticking up for Amaya. But that was like 2 or 3 days ago. Y'all, he already ringing that bell. I told y'all this was Slut Island. Your mom is watching. This is crazy. Ace, my boy Ace, man. Baby boss, Ace the Menace. All my names I got for him. Ace is still happy about the date that Shelly planned, and that just still has him on like a high. He's really like all in now. He's like his whole demeanor with Shelly has changed, which is good after the whole Chris situation and Shelly not wanting to be closed off. So I don't know what kind of game Ace and Shelly are playing. We got 30 minutes left in the villa. Close it off. Damn it. Shit. So from there, you got Amaya and Brian. They have returned from the hideaway and clothes disgruntled, face disgruntled, nasty as fuck. Brian's telling the guys, he feels closer to Amaya. Amaya's telling the girls, she feels closer to him. And they took a trip 2 times. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear that. That is nasty. That is nasty. On television, I don't want to hear it. Maya's my girl, so I'm going to give her this one-time pass. One-time pass. So the boys get a text that they are going to get to go and play 3-on-3 basketball away from the girls, just to have a day with just the fellas. Immediately, I'm like, Chris, this is your moment to shine. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. It's Pepe with the trash talking. Taylor with the trash talking. They're called Ace Little Man. I'm like, you talk to your captain like. But I feel like he knew he was on his way home today, so he was just like, hey, let me get all this off let me just say what I want to say, because I ain't gonna be here later on tonight. Ooh, I'm back. But yeah, name call it Ace. I said, oh, at Clark, man, he feeling froggy. Ronald Weasley has surpassed Harry Potter. Gotcha. But Pepe was doing a lot of trash talking. I couldn't tell sometimes if it was serious or not, because he made one comment like, now we see why one of us played for the pros, and I'm just like, I ain't never heard of neither one of y'all. Never heard of neither one of y'all, to be honest. So, I mean, side note, this is my last video looking ugly on camera. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Every video is something. My hair ain't done. My hair ain't cut. My face, look at this. Like, come on. But I've been having to hold off because my birthday's coming up. So I've been holding off on getting my hair cut, getting my hair braided, getting my facial hair cleaned up, all that good stuff. So I know I've been looking real raggedy. Not very Love Island-esque. But anyways, and we're back. Guys are sitting down. They're each talking about how they feel about their girls. And Taylor's telling the guys that he's feeling ready to be closed off of Clark. Nick says, he's feeling really good about the Olandria situation. And Taylor then chimes in and tells Nick that, to keep Olandria happy, you just have to make sure you do the little things. Boy, if you don't shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. You, of all people, should not be telling nobody a goddamn thing. Shut your ass. Because if you knew, why didn't you do? You knew exactly what to do. You knew what she wanted. You just didn't want her. And that is all right. You knew what to do. And you knew you didn't have any plans on doing it. You should have left that lady alone. Had you done that the right way, you might still be here. But she might have not picked you, but she may have. However, your outcome in Love Island is all based off of that. And I like him and Clark together, actually. However, it's the way you did it. Plain and simple. You were not upfront. Taylor was weak. Taylor ruined this girl's experience, possibly ruined her chances at finding another connection, possibly ruined her chances at winning $100,000. Like, you did a lot, and it was selfish. That is why you are receiving the backlash from America that you are receiving. So please stop pushing that narrative that, oh, they're mad because I found a connection. That's what Love Island is. Yes, it is, but you don't have to be a shitty person to do it. Boom. End of story. Back at the villa, Hood is telling the girls that with Chris, communication's good. He listens to what she says and her complaints and her little nitpicky things, and he just says okay, and he just does what he needs to do to fix it. Now that's all good and dandy. Huda wants a yes man, but what I did not hear Huda say was what she does to make things right. All I heard is about what she tells him she doesn't like and what she wants and how he makes the adjustment. Chris ready to pack this shit up and go home. Chris want to go play ball. Chris said, "Send me back overseas, coach." After that, you see Taylor saying that he's gonna close things off with Clark to do something special because she used to be a cheerleader. So they come up with a special cheer that Taylor and the fellas are gonna do. He's getting ready for the evening, putting on their good clothes, they're going out clothes. Taylor gives a toast and he's thanking everybody and letting them know, it's been an incredible summer and X, Y, and Z, and we're out of here. Shut up. Shut up. Shut the hell up. Shut up. We don't care. We don't believe you. We don't believe you because you don't love Olandria because you would not have done that to that girl if you loved her. You would have set that girl free a long time ago. So anyway, after the toast, says, "Oh yeah, one more thing," and they all rush into formation and they do this little cheer for Clark, which spells out her name. Taylor, I don't even know if he gave a speech. I was like kind of like half impressed, kind of like just get them off my screen. I don't want nothing for them. It was a good moment for the villa. It did start to feel like Love Island again, and I think that was pretty good. That was pretty cool. Then after that, Taylor's talking. And he says, he feel like it's us against the world. I'm glad you know. I'm glad you know. And you're about to find out just how against the world it is. Further over, you see Chris having a conversation with Huda. We already bumping skins. We bumping uglies. So just like cutting him off, and he's like, "I'm not done talking." I'm like, he starts talking. She, because I'm not done talking. I'm like, Jesus Christ, Huda, shut up. He's finished talking. I'm not done talking. I'm like, oh my God, shut up, girl. Like, shut up. She didn't really give an explanation. Little redemption arc that you've been on, but that don't go away in just a couple of days. Old Huda is still present very clearly because all you need to do is learn how to talk. They both have a conversation with Amaya. Chris talks to Amaya first. She pretty much validates his feelings. Then Amaya goes and pulls Huda. Now, I saw a few people who just feel like what Huda had to say was garbage. And here's what I'll say. Some of what Huda said makes sense, which is why I wish she would learn to talk to people instead. Because did it all make sense? No. But she had some points that might have helped Chris get a better understanding of why she's moving the way she's moving. She said that when she was kissing Jeremiah, it was a problem. Kiss Chris, it was a problem. That all makes sense. She got some PTSD. When she was kissing Jeremiah, it was a problem. They had so much to say, and he ended up getting thrown out. There was a little bit more to that, but I get where she was. I get the picking up what she was putting down. And then, of course, she kissed Chris, and then that gets exposed during the stand on business in front of everybody. And that was something personal that she was just kind of keeping amongst herself and those that she trusted. You know, I saw some people say, "Oh, it's just because she doesn't like Chris, she's embarrassed." She tells everybody that she likes Chris. She's talking to them about how much she likes Chris. You can see it in her confessional when it's just her. She likes Chris. But the beginning of her experience is shaping. Like I said in my last video, criticism and critiques that Huda was given when she was acting crazy and doing all of that stuff, she's actively applying. I can say she's actively applying them, but the way she's applying them, it's still not coming off right. Like they told her, Huda, relax. It's just a challenge. It's just a challenge. It's just a challenge. When she used to get upset about like stuff with Jeremiah back in the beginning. So that's the mentality she adopted. So she went into that one challenge, the heart rate challenge, with that mentality. And it caused a flare up between Shelly and Ace and her and Shelly and all these different things going on. But she was stuck on, well, you said it's just a challenge. They were telling her, all this kissing and all this, and you guys are acting so closed off and you're not interested in getting to know nobody and blah 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 blah. I get it. I get it. She kissed Chris. It got exposed. That's a big thing, and I get it. Like I get it. She just needs to communicate that and just reassure him that it's not him. And at the end of the day, there's nobody else left. Like this is the end. So kiss away. Like what the fuck? Kiss. Leave. Later on that evening, we get a text that America we have has voted for their favorite couples. And the couple with the least amount of votes will be dumped from the villa by Taylor and Clark. The couple with the least amount of votes will be dumped from the villa and by Taylor and Clark. So they still all standing up around the fire pit. Things. By the way, who the fuck is voting for Iris and Pepe? I got to know. I know who voted for them, but we're not gonna say. We know why they're voting for them. We know why people have such a distaste for Ace and Shelley. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me go back. When Taylor was giving that speech to Clark about being closed off, whoever is the camera people, y'all are messy. Y'all are messy. Y'all are shady. Why in the hell would Olandria be right in the center of them when he is speaking? She was clapping and she looked genuinely happy. We love that. Back to the fire pit. It's not even no need to go around a circle. I really do want to know who the fuck is voting for Iris and Pepe. I really do want to know who the fuck is voting for Iris and Pepe. Pogo stick couple, like all they doing is I don't understand. I don't understand. I really don't. But down in the bottom two couples, production has got to stop. They love theatrics. I love it too. Nicolandria and Taylor and Clark. I was genuinely nervous. You know, America, like, y'all picked the wrong. We got this right. We got this right. We proud to be an American. In that moment, get your ass out. Take Trina with you. With you, Shabuzi, put your boots to the ground and get your ass out. The initial excitement, because I did do the hokey pokey when they name got called. I did feel bad, like bittersweet in a way, because it was like, yeah. But just seeing how even Clark, her experience was tarnished, actions that Taylor committed before she even made it to the villa. But also they get to see everything before they come to the villa. So she knew how he was moving. She can't blame nobody because she saw his actions. They got them the hell up out of there. The next votes, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. I know I love Amaya. I love Amaya too. I think Brian's cool. I think that's a cool couple. They are not the winners. They are not the winners. They've been a couple for 3 days. If you're voting for them, that is crazy. Nicolandria should have more votes than them because although they've only been technically coupled up, they've been a couple this whole time. You know. But the only right answer is Shelly and Ace. It's only right. It's only fair. They've been the most consistent from start to finish. They've had ups. They've had downs. Chris is ready to go home, by the way. So ain't no need to vote for him. Chris said send him overseas because Hooded had pissed him off. Chris said, Grandma, come get me. I'm ready to go. He was so mad that they got picked. He just sat down and he ain't clap. He ain't cheer. Chris is ready to go. Chris said, give me the out of here. He ready to go dunk with LeBron. So don't vote. Don't waste. Like, stop spreading the votes. Ace and Shelly is the only right answer. That's all I'm gonna say. Comment, like, subscribe. See you for the next episode. Bye, bye, bye.